Do, 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 do. Shuffling the stacks, do, 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 do. All right, let's get on into this. I I played last night, but honestly, I was in a foul mood like all day. Um, so I was really bitchy during the entire time I played last night. Um, so I'm not going to post the video. I'm in a better mood today. I slept through a bit of a headache, so that was a much better day today. Um, so yeah, this will be because I played yesterday. This will be actually the third time I play Raphael. Um, Spoiler alert for last night's game that I'm not posting. Um, Lost. Turns out that putting Raphael and Miss America on the same team results in nobody removing threat. Um, I was playtesting against Absorbing Man, who is an awful character to playtest Raphael against. If you ever want to know something, Raphael has a lot of shortcomings against Absorbing Man. Um, Something about a 4 card hand size and a character that can force you to discard 2 resources from your hand is never fun. Same with Miss America for that matter. Um, Character who wants to build up her basic powers so that they're stronger um, means that she wants to keep herself ready as much as possible, and it's hard to do that when you know the character that punishes you for undefended attacks. So I'm gonna play test Raphael with Rosalind Solomon. Last night, the reason I was playtesting Miss America was because she is somebody I consider very close to being in a release state, and last night's game was so bad that I honestly made no progress on deciding whether or not she's released or not. Because one of the things that's keeping her from being released is I have other versions of her hero ability that I want to test out, and I didn't really get a good chance to test it out last night. Um, Roz is another character who I think is almost ready to be called released. I think the only card of hers that I think is overtuned is possibly her stealth suit, which removes 2 threat each time it procs. Now, I think I don't think I actually need to touch it though, because it requires you to use special abilities to use its ability. So it might be fine. It might be fine. It might be broken. I honestly I lean towards fine, but if it's too strong, then I'll put it in release state too strong because nobody wants to fucking play her except me. I enjoy the hell out of Rosalind. Um, this will probably be the last game I play for Raph. We playing in protection again. I played protection last night. I played aggression his first time. I noted the changes. I noticed that he's got 1 more hit point. I think he's got 1 more recovery, if I remember correctly. I don't remember if he had 3 or 4. Casey Jones was changed a little bit. His resources were changed a little bit. I think those were the only cards that I remember getting changes on them. Main reason I want to move on after this also is because this cycle is supposed to end on the 28th, so I have 14 days of playtest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. When it comes to Spot and White Queen, I want to playtest them against official content, because that's usually the best way to playtest custom villains. So who I play against them, I'm not sure. Should I play Ironheart? My favorite Ironheart? I don't know. Um, what hero am I going to move on to next? I've said this before. Wasp is going to be last because I didn't see a precon for him. Of course, I haven't looked at Jack's custom table in a while. I also don't know if maybe there's a pre-con on the cast review table because I don't even grab my decks off of that. I grab them off of the creators, their own individual workshop tables. So I might go to Red Guardian next, just because I'm very familiar with this iteration of Red Guardian. And then I'll go to Deku, who I know jack shit about. Anyways, it is, yeah, it's not too late, but I still want to get into this. I might play some more Marvel Rivals after this. I've been having a lot of fun. I haven't played a single game with Cyclops yet, and I'm fine with that because I really don't play DPS. So let's get these all shuffled. And let's play this fucking game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6 over here in Razazan. Good, side by side for the no character that I can use that with. Alright, let's spend 1 to use my ability to get both sides in play. That's part of the reason I just kept this hand anyways, is because not getting the size isn't that big of a deal. Because you can just discard a card and get them both. Come into play exhausted, which kind of sucks, but oh well. I have them. First turn, it's not the worst thing in the world to not have progress on that. Oh yeah, I'm playing Crossbones lower. I should probably do this. And I should probably do this. And I should probably do this. I'm going to rush myself into this session. I was debating whether or not I wanted to play tonight, but I decided to. After last night's just mood I was in. I can't even play this right now. What I'm going to flip, face the past. It reveals him, right? So he has his toughness and quick strike. Oh, that's right. This readies me first. So let me attack for 3. Get retaliated for 1. And then I face the pass and it readies me. Should I have, you know what? Fuck it. Let's actually discard all these. Since I have 1 of everything, I'm going to get rid of this. Wait, this doesn't need 1 of everything. This doesn't need the fist. Get the headbutt back in my hand. I need to pay attention. Good start. Good. This is an excellent start to the game. Hi, I'm Jackson. So I got him. He quick strikes me for 2, which is an attack, which means I get a thing. And I get to draw 3 cards. Defensive conditioning. My shell cycle. All these good cards in my hand. The shell cycle is... it's going in play. Or do I use that and this to get defensive conditioning out? Actually, defensive conditioning isn't that big of a deal. It's more for 3 hit points, I think. Because his whole thing is he needs to get hurt from attacks. So I think that's fine. He's got toughness. Does not have piercing. Doesn't have guard, though. So we're just going to knock the tough off, I think. I have to use both of these already, which I want to do. And attack him for 3. Yes, kitty. She's sitting on my bed yelling at me because she wants me to lay down. Like, no, I woke up late as hell today. I'm going to be up late. That's going to end Raphael's turn. I didn't even look at this. Do I want this opening hand? I do not need side by side. Scallion's not a bad card to have. Especially if I want to try and get all the both Thors and then a bunch of Wakanda out. Shit. just discard that one. Shader, not a bad card. And then part of my setup is to find a Wakanda upgrade. What the hell is Manifold doing in here? What the hell was that? I mean, it's on my stream. You guys saw me look at Manifold. Like, what the hell is going on here? I'll shuffle Thor back in a minute. Let's get... I think getting... Not the stealth tech. I think the Agent of Wakanda is going to be or the Wakandan jumpsuit's going to be the biggest one. Which means I now have to spend resources to get that out into play. This is not a great hand anymore. Do I spend the 3 to get Anaka or Okoye out? Well, Okoye would require 4. Let's spend 3 to get my jumpsuits. Do I burn Annika to get the Triskelion out? I think I do. I'm going to attack for 1. Just get this guy out of the way. I can remove 2 threat, but I don't have a valid target for that, so that doesn't fucking matter. Already another friendly character, but Raphael can't do anything. So yeah. What a hand. What a hand. 2 attacks Raph. Takes it. 3 damage. I did not want to risk blocking all the damage and not getting a counter. Do I defend for 1? For a single poot of defense? I think I can. Yeah, let's defend for 1. It's perfect block, and he gets toughness. And I proc the special off of Wakandan jumpsuit to remove 2 threat off of main. You friend. And this asshole. Now what do I got here? No more upgrades. I mean, Jesus Christ, this hand sucks. I'm just very tempted to, yeah, let's burn everything, put a Okoye out. She is going to attack for 2. I can't. You're not Wakandan. In that case, I might actually not. Can he do 4? He can do a ton. Yeah, let's not hit him at all. Save her ability for when she's ready or another Wakandan's out. Over here. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Game lag. Hello. 3, 4 for a Savage Assault. He's got toughness still, doesn't he? Shit. She's gonna knock the toughness off. I would have been able to communicate this between 2 teammates beforehand. Actually, no, I can still keep her. And have this, so I actually have 1 more counter. Deal 1 damage to me and knock the tough off that way. It all works. All right. 4 damage here. 6 damage here. And because it defeated an enemy, I can exhaust this to draw 1. To the wrong hand, apparently. I can afford a card. I can also ready, but I'm not even exhausted. So let's 1, 2, 3. And then let us one, two, for what doesn't kill me. To heal 2 and ready me. So I don't even need the fucking cycle. Hit for 3. End turn. I got the gun finally. Jesus Christ, that hand. Did I also play that hand with 5 cards in his hand? Did I play 5 cards in his hand? I don't know. I don't care. Move past it. 1, 2. Attacks Roz. Roz will take it for 4 damage. Attacks Raphael. Raphael will... So he's doing a base of 2. Defend. 1 damage. Perfect. Counter and counter. Quick strikes for 2. Rude. And this. So let me lose my mind. 1, 2, 1, 2. Not that. 1, 2. So now I have 3 resources. So let's spend 1 to ready. Let's spend 1 to ready. Let's spend 1 to ready. Imagine if I had a fucking attack modifier out here. Instead I'm playing protection like a fool. And come get some. Come get me, bub. And it's 1, 2, 3, and a toughness, right? I usually don't play protection decks like this. I tend to fall back on protection decks with the actual defense cards in it. Because usually when I play protection, I'm trying not to get damaged. Yeah, 3 damage and tough. All right. That will end Raph's turn. Now, we got this. The gun. These 2 for Wakandan stealth attack. All right, I'm starting to come online here. +1 defense now. Going to remove 2 threat from this. I'm going to... Let's do 2 damage to this guy from the gun. I'm going to... I might just keep Okoye ready again. I've had to sacrifice a lot of her events that give her flat out uses of her special early in this game. And that kind of sucks. She's kind of suffering right now. 5. Free Dormalage. I love Dormalage. Oh, yes. I just love being able to keep the Dormalage alive forever. Jesus Christ, his hand so far. All right, 1, 2. He's got piercing. So I'm going to defend for 2. Yeah, defend for 2. This is 3, so it knocks the tough off and smacks me for 1 and gives me one of these. Attacks over here. She's going to defend for 2. This is 3 damage, so 1 damage goes through. I use the basic power so I get to resolve a special, so let's remove 2 threat. And this quick strike for 2. It's One of these. A Hydra Flame Soldier. Free Dormelage. She's going to hit for 2 onto here. So just give her +1 to her Thornton attack. I'm going to use this to heal her by 1. Give her +1 on each. He now costs 2. So I'm going to pay 2. So get 4 into play. Because he's too cheaper whenever you use a special ability. And I used her special ability twice, technically. The 2 damages there. So he can attack. And he will attack for 3. Knock that out. Do I have those resources? No. Are those resources here? Let's spend these 2 resources right here. Get rid of this knife. I spent this, which means I heal 2 Damgi. This is one thing I noticed yesterday. I'm going to spend 2 in this to ready. This and this. It's going to be a little bit of a waste, but it is what it is. You draw a card. Woohoo. We have +2 attack. That's overkill shit. Let's not. Do I push next phase? Going to remove 1 threat. This and this. Put that 1 threat back on there. I'll attack the Flame Soldier for 3. Exhaust both of these to draw 2. That way I at least still get the same cards. I'm going to spend this to get my punching bag out. Lag 3. For that. Do I flip? She needs to flip if anybody needs to flip. Nah. Ayo. 1, 2 attacks. I will defend for 2. 1 damage. No damage. I take no damage. And then I resolve a special. I'm going to draw a card. Attacks. I have 2 defense against 1 attack. I'm going to take it. 2 damage. Good, because I get 1 of these. 1 of these. 1 of these. Well, attacks again. I'm just going to take it again. That was a decision I made. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here. Okay. I'm in pain. gonna play Come Get Me, Bub. That heals 3 and toughness. I'm going to attack here. I'm going to use 1, 2, what doesn't kill me. I'm going to attack here. I can't use his size right now because he needs to take damage from the attacks. I have toughness. I'll use both of these to draw cards instead. I'm going to spend 1 for endurance. I'm going to spend 1 for limitless stamina. And let's just knock him in the next stage. I just saw the machine gun. Machine gun. I can't get Casey in. I can't do this. Don't need that. Actually, in a really good spot with him. He's missing 6 health, but he's got 16 max health, so he's fine. He's fine. I was about to ready her. She's got to go. So what do I do here? I can take 1 damage for each card you have with a special ability. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take 4 damage. That is more than 3 damage, so it gets rid of weighed down. I'm going to be flipping. Might as well flip right now. Let's flip right now. What do we got here? All these reinforced suits. I have to keep doing this. Reinforced suit here on Thor. She will remove 2 threat from here. And then I will heal her. So she's back down to 0. Thor will attack for 3. And that will end her turn. There's the other Thor. All right. 1, 2, 3. I think I forgot to give 1 more to this last time. Did this reveal this last one? I don't know. I don't remember. I might have had this out for 2 turns, and I think I should be in the next phase. So he's going to attack me. I'm going to defend for 2. So he's going to attack me. This will first be the machine gun for 1 damage, which I'm taking while I'm defending. Or no, it's hitting the tough, and then I'm defending the actual attack, which is 2, and then if it damages me, I have to discard a card. 1 damage. And then schemes. I need to schemes for 4. Hero stuns me. Insight 1, and we get a new weapon. Alright, what do I actually have in my fucking hand here? Well, I got a sidekick. I was about to say I can sidekick Thor, but sidekicking Thor is the better option. Why does it look so compressed for some reason? I'm gonna heal for 3. Search your deck for a shield or Arcana card and add it to your hand. I'm going to attack with Okoye. Or no, I'm going to remove 2 threat from this, which will cause him to activate with 2 threat and a tough. That is 1 special resolve this round. I'm going to exhaust this to heal her, which will be the 2nd special because she's given me +1 forward, +1 attack. With each of those, so that is 2. I'm going to spend 1 for Thor. She costs 1 less each for each special resolve, and there's 2 right there. I will then spend 2 for Age of Wakanda. Spend 1 for Sidekick. I just have this 1 resource sitting here doing jack fuck. I need to stay down because I don't have fucking health right now. Thor will attack for 3. Thor will attack for 2. Thor will attack for 3. And that will end her turn. Oh, and she activates one of these. So let me remove 2 threat from this scheme. I forgot about that. That's why she gets sidekicked and not him. He's good, but once he's out... Oh, and then a special resolve, so I deal 1 damage to an enemy. And another 2 specials actually resolved. So I do 2 more damage. I forgot his ability. They both got good abilities. They're both worthy of keeping out with sidekick. But she's the one. She's the one right here. Over here to Rafi. One, 2 to get rid of this. I have time to spend Casey Jones right now. I really am. Use this to knock off a stun. Use this to smack for 1. Smack me for 1. Get 1 more counter. I'm going to use both of these to pay for what doesn't kill me, which will ready me. And attack for 3. I'm actually going to 2, 3, and remove 1. Lessen the chance of him being able to scheme out right now. She's one of those characters that likes to be able to set up a little bit. And she didn't get a chance to do that early game. Now she's set up now, but now she has no fucking health. All right. 1-2. Schemes for 2. So it would have been fine to not do that, but it is what it is. And attacks. Oh, I should. Am I going to defend this? Oh, this is the gun first off, which I'm just going to take. Always take the gun because there's always a chance it's 0. There. And now the actual attack for 3, which means no matter if I defend it, even if I defend it, it's still going to hurt me. I don't have a ready in my hand. I'd have to rely on the shell cycle. I'm going to defend 4 damage. So 2 goes through. Encounter. Watch this be advance. Nope. Surges. Watch us advance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assaults. Villain attacks. Well, this is gun for 1. This could defeat me. This is doing a base of 3. So if he gets 2, it's a Thor's gonna have to block it. He's got 7 hit points right now. So it's possible that he survives. So this is 4 damage, so he's dead. That's a shame. He would have lived. Over here. Let's smack twice. Then let's 1, 2, 3 to get Casey. He will hit me. It does not hit him. This is mental and fisty. Shitty shit. One, 2 to ready for off of this. I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna heal for 6. Remove 2 threat. And then turn to Roz, who's healing. 1, 2, 3. She gets to search her deck for a Shield or Wakanda card. If I have any, yes, I have plenty. The ATMCP. Flip. So, Mockingbird to ATMCP. Also, you're healed. Remove 2 threat off of this. I would have done that before. Actually, no, I need it for AC or ATMCP. Because now I can use this to ready. And I get an agent counter. Show. Probably should have inspired first. Oh well. She's inspired now. That's what I get. For Maria. Move 2. Remove 2. And then I'll use her special on her. And then I'll heal her 1 and use her special on her. And then I'll remove 4. And proc the special on this one to remove the threat off of Legion of Hydra. Which now I'll put a 4th on this, because this is extremely strong if you have Wakandan allies out. Oh, she's got a damage on her. Excuse me while I burp my burgers out. Then I'll end her turn. She's online now. She's definitely online. Thor Odinson is nice to have, but he is not as important as Jane Foster. 2. Schemes for 2. Attacks. I'll block for 2. So he's got 3, 4, 5 damage. 1, 2, 3. I resolve one of these. Let's remove 2 off of main. Actually, no. Let's not remove 2 off of main. Let's burn all 4 of this. And stun him. Because if he attacks again, I die. Give him a tough status. Tough and quick strike. Wow. Close. We got a target-rich fucking environment over here. Alright. What do we got here? Spend 2. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 on train shots to hit for 2. Actually, no, I don't have to do that because this isn't. Yeah, this is piercing. So hit for 2 onto the Flame Soldier. And then for the next 2, I'm going to use this to ready myself. And then I'm going to hit this guy for 2. There's a lot to keep track of over here. I'm going to then use Jane Foster to attack for 3. Also, I was supposed to take more damage from this. So, hey, guess what? It'll still proc next. Actually, no, let's resolve this now. This would have been against. No, I don't. This is going to make me lose. Well, it doesn't have to because it's indirect damage. I can assign it how I want to. Ra's 1 damage. We'll do it to Okoye. That should have happened last round before he got stunned. I forgot to do it. So she did her defeating of that guy. And she procs one of the specials. So I'll draw a card. And then Okoye will attack this dude for 2. And give me +1 thwart, +1 attack. Dormelage to heal her by 1. Give me an activator special, so I get +1 thwart, +1 attack. I will remove 5 threat off of main. Spend 2. Also, I get to resolve a special. So I'll reduce the cost of the next card I play this turn by 2. So side by side. I ready both of them, and I heal them both by 1. I will then attack for 3. And then I will remove 2, deal 2 damage to an enemy. And then I will deal 3 damage to an enemy. Have Maria Hill to chump block for me. I still have these cards in my hand. I will remove 2 threats. I will deal 2 damage. He can use it to draw cards. I'll deal 2 damage and deal 2 damage, which will also add 2 more of these. That will end her turn. Oh, look, Gakido at the bottom of the fucking deck. Name, please. Let me. These 2. I'll heal 6 again. Flip. Wanted to play Gakido, and then I didn't put fucking Gakido in. I'm going to get a rage counter. Both of these are ready. I'll attack and defeat this guy. Do I draw 2, or do I do 2 points of 1 damage? And I think I do 2 points of 1 damage. Because then I'll do this. And this. He's already stunned, so actually that's kind of a waste. In that case, let's just draw the 2 for defeating the minion. This for this. And no way to ready myself. Casey, does Casey remove 2 threat? No, there's no threat. Does Casey attack for 2? Casey will attack for 2. Like Casey. One, two, three. Attacks Roz, Maria. Oh wait, attacks Roz is stunned, which means attacks Raph for 3, which he's going to take. And he gets attacked again for 3, which he's going to take. You know what? This is appropriate. I deserve this because things are going really well there. It's probably too little too late right now, honestly. There's a, when you exhaust or use a special ability on an upgrade you control. Is when you attack them, you have to discard an upgrade or support in your hand or play area. They're mean. They're both mean. Over here, villain schemies for 2. So actually, in that case, since it's his turn, we're going to do this to heal for 1. And then he's going to attack Dario Ager and sacrifice her. She only has 1 more healing left on her. That way, he can be defeated. On a 1, 2, 3 for Donnie. Draws me 2 cards. I will spend 2 fisties and shell cycle to ready. I get +1 thwart because it was all fist 2. And then this 2. Donnie is dead because Donnie is essentially 3 costs for 2 damage or thwart and then 2 cards. He's just a glorified event. He's an event with extra steps. Both of these. Both of these. To headbutt for 4. And stun. Both of these. Embroidered Fury to ready. Heal 2 to attack for 3. Went much better tonight than it did last night. That's for damn sure. Take a drink of tea. All right. That was a really, pretty damn quick game. 51 minutes for 2 hands. Not bad. Let's go ahead and give my final analysis after what has actually been 3 games, even though only 2 were on YouTube, as the Brits would say, YouTube. And then they'd say in it and bruv. They say bruv. Disarm. So immediately off the rip, one thing I will say is that I think he works well in a protection style that I do not enjoy playing. I do think that I enjoy him more in aggression decks, mainly because I'm not a big fan of even in decks like this where there is a benefit to getting attacked and dealt damage. I've never been a big fan of the protection decks where you're trying to get your opponent to hurt you. They just don't suit my play style personally, but he does work in it, so I don't fault that for being a deck. Can I fit all those cards in one row? I cannot. You son of a whore. So let's start with the ally. I'm even with the change, I'm still not really sold on Casey Jones. I don't think he's bad by any stretch of the imagination. I just don't think he's one of the stronger cards in here. I know it's not a forced response when he comes into play. So I guess he's fine when you have a ton of hit points to really just when you're in a good health spot to deal with it. I'm just not a big I've never been a big fan of paying 3 resources for a 2 health ally. I still feel it could be 1 more health and be fine. But what do I know? The upgrades, which are the most important part, I'm still a bigger fan of the draw 1 card. I guess this does help out in a pinch, hurting yourself and dealing 1 damage to an enemy. Playing it correctly this time and yesterday as well. I didn't play it correctly the first day. I definitely would bump it up a tier. I don't think it's like these would definitely be the strong cards in the top row. These are the good cards / great cards, and these are just fine. I definitely think it's better than I thought it was before. Since you are technically hurting yourself on an attack, not from an enemy attack, an attack. Yeah, they're both good cards. I'll be honest, I like the old version of Seething Rage more. Also, there is the typo on that. Actually, let me do something. Let me look at Ink Stable. I don't know if he's made an update. I don't think he has. Search for Raph. It still says version 3. Yeah, it says Damgi. Damgi. Yeah, there's your typo, Ink. Your Damgi. If I was one of those assholes who are just overbearing sticklers for rules, I'd be like, well, I guess I'm not healing anything because you can't heal damn gate. What the hell's damn gate? Um, yeah, I mean, it's still fine, a good card. I did kind of like having the extra resources. Now it's just here's my extra resource, but it's somewhere else, and it's healing 2 damage. So I guess it's on paper it's better because it's one resource giving you a rage counter, which is an extra resource, and then healing you by 2. But where it kind of falters a little bit is if you already have 3 rage counters, then this is just 1. I mean, it's pretty easy to get by that. You just use your rage counters before you play this. You're not always going to have that option. Um, so yeah, it's a good card. Um, Yakido is awesome. It's a shame I didn't get it to the last hand. This is probably my favorite card in the deck. Raph's Punching Bag. I actually played this time. I it's the age old dilemma of do you value drawing cards more than you value your resources themselves. I personally would rather have the resources. That's just my play style. When I have the resources, then I know what I already have in my hand. If I'm playing for draw, then I don't know what I'm getting. It might not be useful. Ideally, everything in your deck is useful. So it's kind of like the most narrow of thing that I'd rather have the resources than I'd rather have the drawn cards. That's just a me thing, though. Maybe I'm crazy. I like Shell Cycle. I don't know if I'd say it's strong or if it's just a good card. I'll say it's strong because you always want to do the 2 fist resources, and I always default myself to thinking I need to do 2 fist resources, even though I don't. Um, but readying yourself is always welcome. Headbutt, Savage Assault's awesome. I love Savage Assault. I just do. I don't have much love for. I really don't care about this card one way or another. It's fine to me. It's not weak by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't get the value out of it. I think I should be with my playstyles. It's just me. Disarm and headbutt. Disarm. I didn't get disarm like a single time when I needed to get rid of a upgrade in this game. I think I got both times I got disarm in this were early game, and when I needed resources for other things, I just didn't get the value out of it this game. The first game I got amazing value out of it. The second game I didn't get a lot of value out of it because Absorbing Man doesn't have attachments other than his ball and chain, and I never got this a single time ball and chain was in play. That's just bad luck, not bad card design. It's an excellent card. Headbutt, I really like Headbutt. I'd say it's a strong card. 2 for 4 damage and a stun. Because I think right now, is a concussive blow is the protection card? Let me look. I think that's only 3 damage, isn't it? Concussive blow is no, there's a okay, I'm getting the wrong cards. This concussive blow is 3 damage for 3 cost, and then you confuse them and then damage them, I should say. What's the one that I'm thinking of? The protection card that is an attack. I'm gonna look it up. Somebody's probably screaming at me right now. Why aren't you remembering? Because I'm fucking stupid, that's why. I thought, am I misremembering this? I thought there was a. I thought protection had one that stunned an enemy for 2 attack and 3 damage. I'm thinking of tackle, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking of tackle, which is stun enemy, and then you. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of tackle. That's the one. It's a better tackle with one more damage, and you don't have to rely on them already being stunned. It's just a really good card. Raph's ability. I mean, it's just resources. It's good. And then this was it Leonardo that had the same thing, where you got both of his swords out. Um, yeah, he's just an all-around good card. I think he should be sealed. It seems to be the running theme of all the ones from that I've played so far. Is they should probably be sealed. Like even Baptiste, I'm not a fan of him, but he should probably be probably be sealed. Yeah. That being said, that's going to wrap this up. After an hour, it's not a bad time. Yeah. Have a good morning /day /night wherever you may be. Stay safe out there because the world is a dangerous place. My OBS just disappeared all the data. There we go. Again, I got it back. Have a good morning /night /day wherever you may be. Stay safe out there because the world is a dangerous place. If you want to check out more custom content like this, please check out our Discord channel, which I'll have a link to in the description of this video. If you want to check out more of my streams, check me out at twitch.tv/theactualjackson. Please, if you enjoy this video, which I'm a boring person, so if you enjoy this video, you're a weirdo. But if you enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, whatever the hell else I'm supposed to say about YouTube. With that being said, yeah, ciao.